Hello everyone. I was bored and I wanted to do a quick video, something that's helpful. When I got my first Glock, I actually went to YouTube and found a video on this to make sure I was doing it right. And this video is just going to be field stripping a Glock. And you just want to take it down with the recoil spring, the barrel, the slide, and that's really all you need to do for your basic field strip. So that's what we're going to do. Let me just adjust my camera so you can see what I've got going on here. Alright, first thing, safety check. Take the magazine out. You can see it's got rounds in it, therefore you want to safety check the chamber. There you go, around the slide back just to make sure. Visually inspect inside the chamber to be sure that there is no round in there. Alright, and there is not. So the next thing we're going to do is put our slide back down. You want to discharge the weapon in a safe direction, just in case. And you have to pull the trigger, do a dry fire before you can field strip this weapon. So we will point it at a safe direction, pull the trigger. Alright, now you can see here, there, on both sides, you want to hold that down. At the same time, you're going to pull the slide back a little bit and push it forward. And the slide will come out completely. Now you have your lower with your trigger assembly. And you have your slide with your recoil spring. Next thing, you want to take the recoil spring out and push it in just a little bit. And it'll pop right out. This is a Gen 4. A little bit different recoil spring than the Generation 3 Glock. Your barrel, that slides right out. And here is your slide. Alright, this is a G27, by the way. Now, before we put it back together, I'll show you the lubrication points. Because when you're taking it apart, that's something you're going to want to know. First of all, you do a drop of oil. Let's see if you can see it. This ridge right here, and that ridge right there, the inside. Just a drop of oil on those two ridges, and you can spread that with your finger, or you can, when you put the slide back in, that'll work too. For your barrel, you do just a drop of oil right there. Also, I take any excess oil that's on my finger and I rub it on the end of the barrel here. The thing about a Glock is they like to run dry, so you don't want too much oil. Just a drop, just a drop. Your guide rod and recoil spring, that doesn't need oiling. Sometimes I'll rub a little on there, but it does not need it. Now, this is kind of the tricky one. I see this little channel right there, right where the tip of my knife is at. See that little piece that hooks over right there? Right inside that channel, inside that groove. It's right there. It's just a drop of oil right there. That's really it. That's really the only places on a Glock that need to be lubricated. Of course, you can always take a toothbrush and some solvent, cleaning solvent, and brush these down if there's a lot of carbon buildup on them. As you can see on mine, there's not. These things really can go forever before you have to clean them. Also, sometimes I put a drop of oil right there, just a little bit though. Now we'll go through putting it back together. It's pretty easy. It's even easier than taking it apart. First, put your barrel in like that. We'll slide back. Now, something you need to watch out for here when you put your recoil spring back in. There is a groove. My pointer. There's a groove right there. And this round disc fits into that groove. Alright, so you put it through there, push it forward, and you want to make sure that it is in fact seated in that groove, and that it isn't sideways, because that can cause you problems. If you're in a hurry and you just slap it in there, you want to make sure it's sitting in that groove. This round part, this round disc, is seated properly in that groove. That's really it. Now, as you can see, you got two slots. Two slots in the back of your slide. And these 2 points right here, those 2 points right there are where those grooves fit. And you put your slide back on. Alright, let's see if I can do it now, or I'm causing trouble too. Trying to do it and face the camera is kind of difficult. Alright. Right there, those two grooves. Right there, those 2 points. You just slide it on. There. Right. Rack it back a couple of times. Make sure, and you're good to go. So, hopefully that was helpful for you. You have to excuse me. My camera focus here is like trying to do something in a mirror, do it backwards, but that's all there is to it. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching.